Introduce managing moderators. These guys have the same qualities. No, I don't want any management moderator. DK, increase the volume. The volume they okay now. The volume they better now. If the volume they okay, make a man know. If the volume not they okay, I go need to use my headset. I'll need to use my headset because wait till I want to talk about wait till I want to do in the next 1 hour. I want to talk about the next 1 hour. I know just get that time for back and forth. I know just get that time for back and forth. Yeah. It's okay now. All right, thank you. Because I don't already want to use my mic. I want to connect mic for user. Yes. This single mothers community, it stressed me very badly. It stressed me very badly. I never see some group of people the way where they actually know, like, they're not serious with anything. They're not serious with anything. You know, now the same group of people they complain say man picking that they use and they dump them. Now the same group of people them where they go talk say um no man, any man will come inside for my life, you need one take me serious. Why the man will take you serious when you yourself you know serious? Why man picking will come inside for your life where he go take you serious when you know serious? Like, at the talk, as a man, if you want to settle down with a single mother, do your proper investigation. We would, that means foresee a single mother we don't reach that level for your life, because most men they get that conception say when woman don't born it be serious. No, that one are the lie where some of we tell ourselves until you now leave the things that you begin for find out, you begin for look into it before you settle down. You don't finally enter already inside house. Then that same woman where you don't get that one picking when they be able for raise the picking the proper way. You go can born other picking them for you. Then raise maybe 6 or 7 picking them where they will become a problem for the society tomorrow. A lot of things, like just a lot of we. You go bring opportunity for person where he actually get a responsibility. This person he not be able for show that he own responsibility for take care of themselves. You don't really add a responsibility. You go see another opportunity for push yourself so that it can enable you show that these responsibilities stress free. But now the same group of people they go lazy. These small girls the way they never get 1 or 2 picking they be more serious with life these days more than single mothers. Yes, do your own research. You go see say most of them these ones, this generation, this 1990 them 2000s them, they take life more serious than other that 80 them to 90. Then you're asking yourself, these are people that already have responsibilities. They play around. You did dance, go this side, dance. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Walk, you know, feel walk. Alice, you're welcome. Emilia, you're welcome. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Please, if you're just joining, help me and share the live. Help me and share the live. I don't say, even if I share to as many people as possible, some of us will just come and spy. As far as it has to do with us telling ourselves the truth, you just come and spy and disappear. The way you monitor some of these things on social media, if you can monitor your life like that, it will be better. As a single mother, if you can monitor your life that way, it will be better. You will go where this information they every, like the way information be important for these days. I don't know whether no amount of education, no the way you go acquire and where you not be able for put down to practice go make you an educated person. Where are we heading at? Wait till we define now. You don't born one pikin, one papa, two pikin, two papa. Still you're living a reckless life. From one bar to another. You're waiting for who will invite you so you can go out. You're looking for, in fact, you're prepping for vacation. You don't have a job. You're prepping for vacation. This young, say this small picking them, they be more responsible than single mom. That's why when I come across any young girl bashing or insulting single mother, sometimes I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry because they themselves, they need the proof. Otherwise, what is being said? What is wrong with us? As a mother, you need for, first of all, get a self-conscious mind. Nobody has to tell you. There are things that nobody has to tell you. There is a way you live your life that you already, in fact, you are set for perfection. In as much as you can't really be that perfect, but you are conscious. You're supposed to be conscious of everything happening around you. You're not conscious of nothing. The child you're raising, you're not conscious of anything. You're just living recklessly. Seriously, you speak well. Advise them very well. They never take advice, Mr. Paul. They don't take advice. Single mothers are the worst group of people. They don't take advice. They don't. They don't. They don't take advice at all. They don't. Any attempt to advise a single mother, you become an enemy. Any attempt to tell a single mother you need to watch your steps, you become an enemy. That's the thing. That's the thing. They don't like the truth. As a single mother, what is your focus? What drives you? Some of you uses your kids as bets to get money from their fathers. Some of you, still you, they complain how your pikin papa need to take care. How would that man do? What will he do to prove to you that he wants to be in the life of his child? Some of you are single-handedly handling these responsibilities now. You were once at a table where you were co-parenting. What happened? Your character, your behavior, your ways, your scheming ways happened. Anyhow, that is it. That is it, Mr. Paul. That is it. That is it. That is it. What happened? You know, one thing with man picking them, when they don't already see, when they don't, you know, when man done there with you, serious, we get few man picking the way they actually really like they come into your life for play. You know, once you show your once you introduce yourself like a snooker board, everybody want to use that board and go. Do you understand? Once you introduce yourself like a football field, you can count the number of people that come in and out of a football field, right? You can't. Because that's a platform where everybody is free to come and use. As long as they feel like. That's how some of us, our lives are. Now, so some single mothers, and they like football field. Anybody comes in and out when they want. Even when there is no match, they come and stroll. We with the proof, with the come out for the world, for tell the world, say, okay, we need help. But the attitude we're bringing is contradicting. The attitude we're bringing is contradicting. The behavior we carry along is contradictory. You can't come to me, you tell me you're a single mom, you need help. And then I tell you, for you to get help, you need to leave your house every day. And then you want to sit at the comfort of your house, fold your hands, and get the help? Does that even work these days? Even before, does it even work? Where are you guys? When I started this support of a thing to single mothers, that's 2 years ago. I was doing it on a low key, but at one point I said to myself, if I continue doing this thing on a low key, I'm just trying to build a group of scammers, thieves, liars. Because I noticed we are not honest. We're not honest. Now, look at the situation that happened some days back with a post I made. The man who opted to support single mothers just because he's also a father is now coming back to me to tell me that the mother of his daughter is commenting on the post. In fact, he's actually saying a lot of things on the post, asking for help, claiming she's going through a lot. When this same person, he's doing everything. He's taking care of not just only the child's need, but the needs of another man's child she had after having a daughter for him. I called this girl. The funniest thing is that when we talked, he gave me her number. He said, go ahead and call. I called. I did, when I went on her Facebook, I wrote her. She did not reply. I called. He gave me her WhatsApp. He said, call. Sent me the child's picture. Said, this is my daughter. This is her. Go and check. I went to her profile picture. I went right down to her page. I checked her activities on the app. Then I called her on WhatsApp. I wrote her inbox. Called her on WhatsApp. She answered. She responded. And when I got into the real thing, what did she do? She dropped the call. She said, it's none of my business. But now, this is somebody coming out to stand with the vulnerable, to stand with the weak, to stand with the needy. Do you understand? It's like you're not handicapped, but there is a campaign to support people with disability. You jump out and stand on the line. You want to be counted amongst those with disabilities. When you don't have a disability, that is what is happening these days. That is why I said to myself, I will not. Last year, I paid for pastry classes. Some of you that I paid for did not attend those classes. Some of you who attended the classes, how many of you came back? I think 2 persons came back to me to tell me how successful the pastry classes went and how the pastry classes are now helping them to generate income to support themselves and their kids. This is your fellow woman. Do you understand? I do not owe you that. I do not owe you that. But if God lays it in my heart to do it and I'm doing it, you're misusing it, it hurts me. I have every right to demand that you give me you give me every detail of your life before I help or I get anybody who wants to help you to help you. Yes, I am the platform where people go through to reach you. I am that bridge between you and your destiny helper. So for you to get through to your destiny helper, you need to use your clean legs to stand on that bridge. You need to use your clean heart to cross over me. Because if not, I will break on you so you fall on water. You fall inside the stream and drown. That's where some of you are standing. Then you stand tomorrow and say, okay, people say things on social media and they don't do it. People say things on social media, they don't do it. How many of you have come up to these platforms to talk about your life and your struggles as a single mother? The moment I mentioned you need to come up and talk about your struggles as a single mother, all of you disappeared. All of you started having data problem. All of you now were unable to connect. In fact, all the MTM, Camtel, Itel and everything, they disappeared. But you are online watching Nigerian movies from morning till evening. This same you who came to me, some of you, If I bring out the messages some of you deposit in my inbox on daily basis, at any time there is a post to support single moms, some of you will come in box, drop long messages, deposit pictures of your children. But if I ask for accountability, bam. If I ask for proof, for more proof, like physical proof, you disappear. You expect me to just pick up a picture of yourself, to pick up a picture of a child. You can randomly pick anybody's child on social media. And people not posting their children on social media, they're posting. Stephanie, you're welcome. Thank you so much, Uno. Thank you. Most of them will not be here. They will never be here. They will never be here. You know, one of the things that made me to understand that some of us are really the cause of our problems. You know, when I speak, I am speaking from the place of, like, you know, a place of, I'm speaking from that table where, you know, I get my facts right. I know everything you say or do on social media has a way of always coming back to you. That is why when I come out here to talk, I'm not just talking anyhow. I choose my word. I want to say what, even if you bring it back, you go and screenshot or you screen record a part and bring it back to me, I can back it. Some of us are not honest to ourselves. We will never get to that honest table. We lie from now till tomorrow. Everything that comes out of our mouth is a story you cannot back. Opportunities are knocking at. See, I can have an opportunity that is not meant for me. But now, I know someone with a requirement that meets that opportunity. Now, if I'm coming to you to give you that opportunity, I expect you to deliver. For me to give it out to you, I need to ask you some questions. If I don't ask you questions, I'll just give out that opportunity. Tomorrow, news coming back to me will be, we are birds of the same feathers. That is why people keep affiliating. Like, see them. That's how they are. Look at them. That's how they are. Good storytellers. That's single mothers for you. Good storytellers. Good. If you see a single mom, see, you know, we look at other single mothers and we motivate ourselves with their stories of how they, after having 6 children, after they got married, tries this and that, this number of times, they keep getting husbands and all of that. Have you ever asked them how they get these husbands, how they get these partners? Have you ever asked? Have you ever asked? You cannot ask because you don't get liver for ask them. Most ladies don't learn lessons every day, bad stories about women in Mr. Paul, that is it. That is it. They will use statement that man where he go help you, no go stress you. Yes, Honorine, that is exactly our problem. That's exactly our problem. Juliet, you're welcome. Happy Sunday to you. When you start hearing them saying things like, the one way go help you, go only help you. No say no. They don't commit. Man way go help you, go help you. When you start hearing those stories, know it. You know, it's really, really funny. It's really funny. From the time I made that post till now, I think the number of people I still have around are rare. Do you understand? Every day, if we want to, truth be told, let me say these things clear so you can understand. Everybody needs help. Everybody in life needs help. Even your helper needs help. Did I say it rightly? Even your helper needs help. So any form of help you're getting from someone in this life, Make sure you use it such that tomorrow you can pay forward. Make sure you make use of that help so that tomorrow you can pay forward. If every help coming to us goes down and is unable to come out, how do you expect one person to help the entire world? How? One person cannot do it. The reason why things get better is because we get something, we use it, and we give it out there. You go to school, acquire education, some education, you come out of school, you get a job, and you give something out to the society, your skills. You can't be of the receiving part only and you're never giving. They need help, but they're not transparent enough to be assisted. And there is no way in my life honoring what I saw last year, helping single mothers. I will not want to see that thing again in my entire life. You know, I paid money for some of them to learn a trade. Those who went for pastry classes, some did not go. Amongst them that I paid for, some did not go. Those who went for the detergent, liquid soap, and all of that in Yaoundé, some did not go. I think one person amongst the people I paid did not go. The 4 people I paid, this is how I work. I was a professional hairdresser. I am a professional hairdresser. So I was into the hairdressing business some time ago, which I actually removed myself and shut down my business because I took up another career path. So I have people I trained back then that are successful hairdressers with their own business places now. What I do, I get to them and I negotiate with them on good terms so that they can give me something like to say thank you for what I did. In those our time, to train a hairdresser with their and give them a certificate. In fact, 20,000 don't correct no. You don't really learn work finish to take a certificate. There were some. I have somebody who is now a successful hairdresser. She was paying 2,500 per month. 2,500 per month times 12. This person within 6 months, she was already doing well. It's not now where the year person go pay 50,000 for 1 month. You hear some kind money them, you refuse say they do some better thing. Now just go carry the gum them, put them for head installation. Some person 30 days, you hear person they organize 30 days training. It already finish with you. If you know, you know. You don't know, you don't know. So I arranged with some of them. Some of them want to give back. They always want to give back to the society. So when I pick somebody, I say, okay, you say you're a single mother, you're a struggling single mother. Go meet this person. What are you doing? You know, one of the things I stopped doing since last year is giving any single mother money. I will never count cash or do a transfer to you. Even if somebody deposited 100 million in my account, I will never count cash and give it to you. The only people I gave them cash last year were some of the people I could not reach them to give them school bags or books directly. So some of them, I'll just give you money to buy a school bag. I said, that's my own support for your child to go back to school. That school bag is enough. In our own days, we carried books in nylon and we still went to the school. We acquired the education, then with the knowledge, we got it. So if your own child is going to school today, a stranger you meet on social media, most of you who have gotten help from me on this social media, you don't know me in person. You don't know me. If I stand in front of you, you will even be confused. You don't know me. You have never met me. Most of you that I have helped or I have given you opportunities that came to me. Why am I exposing myself on social media? I want to be a platform that people can get help from. I just want to be a bridge. It takes a lot of courage to come out and be talking like I am doing now. Some of you think it's easy until you carry your phone and you can't say what. Some of you think it's easy until you sit before your camera. You realize that you can't speak English. Some of you think it's easy until you realize or you notice that the video you recorded sometime last year, you have not posted it on social media. Why are some of you not on social media? Why are you not putting yourself here as platforms where other people can get information? Because you don't have the courage to. And then you see somebody who is giving themselves up for that. You want to abuse a person. A group of person you need to investigate thoroughly before you get entangled with are single mothers. I am saying this with my full chest. A group of persons you need to investigate thoroughly before you get entangled with are single mothers. A group of persons you need to hear their stories from both sides before you believe, before you conclude or you place your judgment. Single mothers. A group of persons who always need help but they are not ready to help themselves. Single mothers. A group of persons that if you hear a story from them, ask 2 or 3 people before you place judgment or you conclude. Single mothers. They are victims. They are always victims. Victim of circumstances, victim of this, victim of love, victim of that, victim of that. Always victimizing themselves. When you get to that table where you want to get the truth, they disappear. They disappear and you will never see them. Why? If you're honest to yourself, it's an honest mistake you have made, and you're gonna live with that for your entire years on earth. Even in your absence, they will still remember you for that. But all you need to do is to prove to people, to yourself, forget people, prove to yourself you're not what the society sees you to be. You're not proving, yes, you're not proving to anybody, you're proving to yourself that you're not what the society sees you to be. You're not what they say you are. But some of you are a complete everything they say you are. Your action speaks. Your behavior speaks. You will not, you can't be raising somebody's child who is fully present in the life of their child. And then you're on social media jumping from one platform to another that talks about support to women single-handedly raising children whose parents are not active in their life, whose fathers are not active in their life. You are directly telling the world that the father of your child is not in the life of your child. That's why I said some of you will come out because of little change, fit in on platforms that is giving out support to people with disability when you are not disabled. How? You're collecting gifts meant for people with disabilities when you're not disabled. That is the height of it. And then you tell me not to tell myself, not to advise myself to investigate you before I have anything to do with you. Who are you? I want to know you. And until I know you, I don't have any business with you. Those of you who picked up a skill thanks to me, where are you today? Where are you? There's a young girl in Boya who reached out to me from Facebook. I don't know if you're watching this video or you're probably coming across my videos and you're watching and skipping or scrolling through like others are doing. But you see, this is where I learn, and I keep learning on daily basis. This young girl reached out to me, shared me a very, very touching story, because everybody, every single mother has a touching story. They will make it look like, oh my God, that victim. So this little girl came to me. She's just 21. She shared a very touching story. Some of you at 18, don't pity a single mother, even if that single mother is 18 years old, Noreen. Don't pity her. Dig out, get your facts right, get every fact you need, get it right before you leave it, before you conclude, or before you say, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. No. This young girl came to me with a very touching story, claiming the father of her child, she got pregnant. In fact, her mom gave birth to her out of wedlock. So she got pregnant at 19 going to 20, while she was still at school. And because of the crisis, as a Cameroonian, every reason behind our action now is crisis. So she said she was at school because of the crisis. She stopped school. She started helping her mother doing her business and blah 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 and all of that. And then her mom her mom her mom sent her to go and say one of her uncles something happened. So she got pregnant because she was getting chased out of the house by her uncle's wife. So she met somebody. She met one guy that was helping her, blah blah blah. That's her own version of the story that I'm now telling you guys. So this young girl of 21 years, yes, she's actually 21, because if you look at her, she's just so tiny, or probably younger than that even. So when she said she got pregnant, the uncle threw her out of the house. She came to her mom. Her mom also threw her out of the house. So she went to stay with one of her friends that they were in school together. So she gave birth, and nobody has been assisting her so far. But all she needed to do is to have something where she's staying. She called me on a video call. This is me speaking to somebody I don't know. She doesn't know me. She just know me from social media. So she called me on a video call. We chatted briefly that first day where she gave me all these stories, touching stories. So the second time she called me, she asked to call me the next day, which I told her I was traveling and I was gonna be offline because I was going on air. So I was like, okay, call me again this day and this time. She now called me and automatically switch the phone call to the audio call to a video call. I responded to her, and then we talked and talked and talked. I was going through stuff. But you see, this is one thing about people God has laid a burden upon them. It doesn't matter your time. It doesn't matter the timing where these things come on your table. Do you understand? You just cannot leave it like that. In one way or the other, you will either try your own way or you ask for help. So after listening to her and seeing her daughter on phone, on video call, seeing where she's staying and all of that, so I now opted to help. Sorry, Modesta, how are you? I now opted to help, and I said, okay, let me see what to do. I stepped in, and then we did some rough calculations, and she said she will start, if there is a way to start buying even with tomatoes, biscuits, some small snacks, and putting in front of this place where she's staying. She showed me houses around. She showed me where they go to buy things like that. It'll be better because this environment easily go out to get things like this Maggi, salt, all these small things. So I made a rough estimate with her. Everything was about 40,000 or so. I said, okay, let me see what I can do. All right, that time I was, like I said, I was going through my own shit. So I had some money and I needed an amount that was heavier than that one. So the little money that came to me that time, I was like, okay, instead of keeping this money to look for another money to make up the amount I needed, Why not use this one and give it to this young girl so she can? I gave her the money. She bought some things. She came, she sent a video of the things she bought, and then she sent me a lot. So when she sent me that video, I was quite impressed, and I said, okay, no problem. I will see what to do. The previous month again. Now, that previous month, I still gave her some money. I gave her 40,000 the first month. The previous month, I was chatting with somebody, so I shared her story with that person. The person said he would want to help. Now, this is me going through a financial difficulty, and somebody comes to me with a financial need. I am not asking for help for myself. I'm asking for help for somebody I don't know from Adam. So I now said to this person, this is this and this is that. And I shared the video the young lady sent to me. So he asked me, have you made other further research? Because everybody can call you on a video call and claim minutes and all of that. I said, yes, I have. And the things I sent her this money, she bought them as she said, she rightly said in the video call. So this person sent her 50,000, making the sum of, that's 40 plus 50, that's 90,000. She bought some other things, and I chatted with her for like a week after she set up that whole business. After that, I've never heard from her. Do you know that because I have her WhatsApp status, I have her WhatsApp number, from her WhatsApp status, if I tell you the twist now, you won't believe. This young lady is having another baby now. Do you understand? She's having another baby now. Since I don't worry to go and ask questions, what happened and all of that. I've just been quiet. So I just get these updates from her WhatsApp status, and at one point, I'm like, that's between last year and this year. She's already having a child, another child. This child is barely a few months. So maybe as of the time she was calling me for help, she already, so the few things she bought to start up her business, she has converted them to buying baby stuff for her second baby. So that is it. That is just one of the things that makes me to boldly say that very few single mothers have learned their lesson. I am not here to encourage anybody to judge single mothers, but I'm here to tell you that very few single mothers have learned their lessons. The elderly ones, the younger ones, they want whatever, however, whichever position you find yourself, very few of them have learned their lessons. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you for joining. The ones that have learned their lessons, after having one, the next one came from the husband they married. There are some that needs to have like from two different men before they learn their lesson. But when when you start going from two, the chances of you going from 3 to 3 men, 4 to 4 men, they are the same. They are not slim. They are the same. So would you now tell me, let's say, okay, that's just one. There is another one still in the southwest. I don't know which particular part this one is from. I give her money to start a small provision shop. Still, these are I did supported 2 people for provision business last year personally. So the second one, somebody wanted to gift me some money. I was in it, but then I was going through a program. I was seeking the face of God for something, and God said to me, that's me. I'm not talking about somebody said. God said to me, that parcel you're waiting, you're expecting, use it to sow a seed in somebody's life. The money I was expecting came. Now, I was asking God for direction on something. I wanted to sow that seed in the life of my own sibling. Guess what? God said no. I know it sounds strange. God said no. That money did not reach my hand. It left from the source to this person I'm talking about. After I got a phone call confirmation and the person excitedly came online, showed me some few things she got and all of that. That was it. I've not heard from this person again. I've not heard from this person again. That is the second person I've not heard from. That's after sacrificing for them. I've not heard from them. How do I, hearing from you is not so you can come back and give it to me. Hearing from you is just so you can go out and give it to another person. You can at least elevate yourself and then be in a place where you can equally give back. What is the essence of you getting help when you can't help another person? What's the essence? Why should you get help when you can't help another? All of you claiming you need help, all of us need help. But we want to get help that tomorrow we can give it back to the society. We want to get help that tomorrow we can equally help another person. It takes a whole lot. It takes a whole lot to be a platform where people get to pick opportunities there. It takes a whole lot. It takes time. It takes a lot. Some of you, when I see some of you come here, you say, oh, I don't have data. I'm not sure I have data. I'm not sure I'll be able to come. I'm just looking at you. I'm laughing. I'm looking at you. I'm laughing. You're complaining you don't have data to attend a program that can change your life. You're complaining you don't have data to sit on a platform that can help you, but you have data to watch series, movies. You have data to watch. Why? Most of them don't want to work. They just want free money. That's why I say, the problem single mothers have, I think the few single mothers that you even see standing right are the ones who don't get support completely from both family members or the man. Because you see the ones that are getting small support, very few of them want to work. Very few of them want to work. Now that time you see, why I see some of them, some single mothers that they use speaking like bets. They use speaking like a bet. They will collect money from this site. You speaking, collect money from this side. You speaking, collect money from this side. And they know most people, their weakness, when they hear that word, my child, or, you understand? They know, say, okay, this is, na plenty people, their weakness is. There's no way somebody will call you and tell you, my child is seriously ill. I don't have money to take them to the hospital. And then you have some money, you can't help. They know saying that they want their weaknesses. That's why they are playing that game. They are doing it right. Because they know this is it. They know all of these things. So they will play over your intelligence to a point that they will keep you in that place where, in fact, you're completely stranded. You now feel sorry. You fall for their pitiful stories. I would not want to make this longer again because, like I said earlier, I needed to be here 1 hour because I have something I want to do, and I will not end anytime soon. I just started this, yes, because for a very long time I've been doing it underground. I decided not to do it underground anymore because I felt like people who don't deserve help, they're actually getting help, and then people who actually need the help, they can't get the help. Coming out here or saying that or insisting, Sister Honorine, that we come out and talk about these things is just so some other people can learn. But you see, The moment you got to a place where we need to put that, you need to, that clause came up, we need to respect it. Boom, disappearance. Everybody don't disappear. After collecting for single mothers, they will go and collect for under widows. They are. I'm telling you, I set a clear example here. They go collect for under widows. They go collect for single mothers. They go collect for they'll collect for people with disability. But I think their greatest disability is their minds. Their greatest disability is their minds. So embarrassing. That's why some women who single-handedly raise their children, they single-handedly raise their children. They work so hard to see that they raise their children in a right way. When they see these single mothers messing up and then getting bullied or trash talked by other people on social media, which they know they too, they are single mothers, they get so defensive because it is never this person. It is always single mothers, with an S. So it's a generalized cause. Imagine being a single mother. You have never been judged. But because of somebody, the society is now judging you. Once there is an S on it, it's not about an individual, it's about a group of persons. You fall under that group, you automatically become a victim. So why would you now, as a single mother, not strive to see that any other single mother around you failing should at least get scolded so they can realize themselves, or probably wake up from their sleeping bed and open their eyes? You won. You live recklessly. You won. You did lie from back to back. Family, then no man no get. No, true story. There are some single mothers that get school fees from, in fact, if they source small, at most 3, 4, 5 source, they will get school fees from the child's father. They will get school fees from uncles in the family. They will get school fees from brothers and other siblings in the family. Everything the child needs, they get it from different sources. A knows that B is not doing anything. I've seen a case where there's a guy in 2023, March 2023. That was like few days after my birthday. There's a guy who went home to visit his son, and the son's grandfather chased him out of his house for not being a responsible father. This guy dated the child's mother few months before he did a DVD lottery. Do you understand? He did DVD lottery and then won the DVD lottery. In the course of processing his documents to travel to the US, he had something with the child's mother. They were dating. They were actually dating. They were in a relationship. So it happened that when he left, just like 2 weeks later, she said she has missed her period, blah blah blah, pregnancy on the table. So this guy getting to the US already, he was excited about the fact that, oh, at least I have a child, I have a responsibility back home. When you travel, you need to first of all establish yourself, sit down, and then start life and all of that. So this guy went all out, getting worked up to be paying bills. At that early stage, he took care of everything. He took care of maternity bills. He took care of everything from antenatal to any other thing, because his plan was, okay, if eventually I get my document, I get my green card, I go back home, get married to her, take her along with me and my son. This guy was in the US for 6 years, so he has been video chatting with his son from the time they gave birth to everything, video chatting with his son. But little did he know that all of that was between him and the child's mother. The child's mother had created an impression that the boy abandoned her with a pregnancy. So the father also took care of this baby from pregnancy too. So when she's going for antenatal, she took money for the child's father. She took money for the child's grandfather. That's her own father. When this girl is going for for the baby's checkup after the child was born, she took money from both sides. Every step. The good thing with life is that the guy had been a lover of smart this thing iPhone. So everything, he got the receipt and everything back. He could get it back. Anytime he sent money, forwarded receipt, he had that. That was his own archive. Only for him to go back home 6 years after. That's, he was not there physically, but he was financially and emotionally there. Physically because of distance. Financially, emotionally, he was there. Chatting, doing video calls every day. From the time the baby was not talking to the when the baby started talking, him going home to see his own child, carry his own child in his arms. The child's grandfather carried a machete, leave my house. The moment he came, he said, I visited, I greeted, we sat down, the things I brought, they received them, thinking that I was just. Then when I asked, when I came in to talk about the fact that this is me, I know I've not been there, and blah blah blah, Papa just carrying a collapse. The boy ran with his friend and his cousin. There were 3 of them. They ran out of that Papa's house. Only for him now to go now, call the girl, come, explain the thing, wait happen. Why your papa go chase me? Why your papa leave and he take care of my pikin where he chase me, say I be an irresponsible. If you want man come off America, come back where no fit come back, then go back where and never get document where they permit me for come out, come, then go back. Few days passed. Then the boy go discover say na wrap up story. Now the thing where they get do am. Now for day where the boy go discover say all that money will be the same. The girl no ever. That's even nursery school where the boy picking go where he pay. The same school where they pay school fees a day, the same amount we take out for the boy, take out for the papa, for his own papa. The papa not send you for school. This girl na a university graduate. Funny enough, she's a first degree holder. Collect money from me, own biological papa. Collect money from Ipiki papa. So when this guy found out these things, what did he do? He said, okay, with this kind of a person, I know if you go born another Pikin again with you. His family said, no, we don't want to hear. He got disappointed and left him back to the States. They started going blah, 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 blah. Later on, when the girl's father found out these things, he said, okay, I'm sorry. You can come and take your child. Now, the boy don't take his Pikin. You, the girl, you dey. Who don't suffer? Who the suffer now? You. Plenty stories and the ones, now which one? Now the one the way because una wan punish the pikin dem, una just use pikin dem anyhow. Now that ones them. Which one should we tell and which one should we leave? When are we going to really tell ourselves the truth? Because they say, even the Bible says you will, in fact, only the truth can set you free. I don't want us to think that some people, that anybody where they talk for you, for the ground say he won't help you, really be ready for help. But now you go put yourself for that place to go get help, because if you don't, nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody. Today you're there, tomorrow you're not there. You're standing here, tomorrow you're just confused. You don't even know what you want. Men come in into your life, they don't want to stay. When they, in the moment they hear I have a baby, no. The moment they discover who you are, not because of the baby. Not because of the baby. Are they coming to nurse the baby? No. Are they coming to buy pampers for the baby? No. Are they coming? What are they coming to do? It is you they came for. But when they came in, they discover something else. The moment they come in and discover that this is not the package they ordered for. This is what they are getting versus the one they ordered for. What do you expect them to do? To stay? They cannot stay. Any pain you can avoid, don't even wait to endure. Any pain you can avoid in this life, don't wait to endure. Many of you are going through a lot because you were faced with pain you can avoid, but you decided to stay and endure it. You have the right to avoid any pain that you see and can avoid. When you wait to endure, you might die in the course of trying to endure it. I've said a lot for today, and I'm still doing the campaign. I'm still working on it. I'm still looking at getting these stories and making sure they are matching. Not that you come and tell me something else and then the next minute, if you tell me your baby daddy is not taking care of you, I will know who your baby daddy is. I will know where the baby daddy is. Yes. Some of you now don't know where the baby daddy is. But some of you claiming you don't know where your baby daddy is are actually chatting with the baby daddy, asking for help. Any story, any touching story you will hear from one side and conclude you are senseless. Any story between two people that you will hear from one side, from one person and conclude you don't have sense. You're really the problem. You listening, you are the problem. Because make it make sense. I hear a story. Somebody is telling me a story that happened between two of them. And then because of one person's side of the story, I conclude. Do I have sense? No. Me concluding is the most foolish person ever. And that's what some of you single mothers want us to do as far as this program is concerned. You should just hear your own side of the story and then boom, we'll conclude, okay, your baby daddy is a bad person. I'm not that kind of a person. I will not conclude. You will not even push me to conclude. You will not. You will only come and then you will disappear. Because anything underground, some of you, I know you personally. You can't even show your face. Since I started bringing this openly, you can't show your face. You have disappeared. You're waiting for September. You're waiting for back to school to start telling me how your blood pressure is up, how your this is that, how your that is that. I am not. I did not impregnate you. I did not impregnate you. I am saying it as early as possible. Whether you are sleeping on the same bed with me, you're eating on the same plate with me, as far as you fall under this category of single mother, you will not get any help if your story is not investigated. If we do not hear your story, you will not get any help. Yes, it is okay to get these people who want to help to go and give. When they go to orphanages, to give to, when they go to this motherless babies home to give anything to them, they don't ask questions. They know that, okay, the children there are children that have been abandoned. The children in these homes are children that actually don't have parents. The children in this place are children that need the support of. You understand? So these are places we can go there to gift people without asking questions. Not you who is going around opening your legs to any man you see and getting pregnant and having children. You have a child for Paul, you have a child for Peter, you have a child for this, you have a child for that. 3 children, 3 fathers. You expect me to help you without asking you question, where is the father of your children? Are you okay? I will not. I don't care how close you are to me. As far as this single mother challenge or support is up, I will hear your story. Other people who are involved will hear your story. And then they will decide if truly you get the help or not. In fact, you have not been choked with a NEET. That is why you are still relaxed. And if you think that you ever get to, as far as this thing came out, from the day this matter came out, I'm no longer handling anything in respect to this topic inbox. Even on my WhatsApp, if you're my friend, I know you are related to me, don't talk about help. As far as you want me to help your child is concerned, you open it up. You open it up. Now Andy do this thing. When you in fact when a patient goes to the hospital, let's say he goes to the hospital, you have rashes in your VG. Don't you open them? You open your legs for the doctor to see, and probably run some tests on you. You want to come on my platform, and then you want to come and see me on my own platform, then you close your legs so that I can imagine the kind of rashes and the source of the rashes, and then give you a treatment for your rashes. It will not work. It will not work. You go to the hospital, you open up. My single mother campaign program is my own hospital. You come there, you open up, you come there, you speak the truth, and you give me room to test you. You give me room to check you. If I cannot check you, I cannot help you. If I don't check you, nobody through me will help you. Nobody through my platform will help you. I am the platform. I'm saying it bold, plain, and clear. You can't come here and be doing like a snake. You cannot carry that your snake lifestyle. Some of you will date men until when they give you engagement ring, that's when they will know you have a child. Some of you, your children are your younger ones. They're now seeing you as auntie this. They are calling you auntie. Just because you gave birth and your poor mom, out of pity, took the child and said, okay, let me assist her. And then, poof, you became a slay queen with feathers. Started flying. Your child has grown used to calling you auntie. The man you're getting married to, the man you're engaged to, the man you're dating doesn't know you're a mom. Excuse me, my darling. If you come to me, if you eventually fall on my table and you needed any form of help, we will talk about it openly. When your belly was big, when you were pregnant, the pregnancy, everybody could see it, right? When you gave birth and was breastfeeding, everybody saw you breastfeeding. So why are you ashamed? Why are you shy? Why do you want us to talk in private? We don't have anything to say in private as far as anything where it concerns this single mother campaign or support concern. We don't have anything. Me and you don't have anything. Don't talk to me in private. Don't talk to me in private. We talk in public. Okay? We have said a lot for the day. I've said a lot for the day, and we'll continue saying more in the days ahead. So, see you guys for our next session. Bye. Hi, guys. Are you sure you want to stop the stream?